Hey up, and welcome to another video. I'm out on my new road bike. I'm going to pull over in a second and we're going to talk about this transformation. I'm also going to give you some nice viewing pleasure of a lovely ride that I went on this weekend, and you get to see a windmill. How's that for entertainment? Alright, so I'm back today, but I want to tell you about this trip we did yesterday. We went to a place called Lytham St and it's just to the left of Blackpool, right on course. Never been there before in my life. Been up near it, been to Blackpool, but it makes such a massive difference turning left. Blackpool, if you don't know, is a dead cheap, tacky area. Tons of souvenir shops, there's roller coasters, loads of history, tram lines, that kind of thing. Dead corny. Old people love it, loads of bingo halls. Lytham St Anne's, still an old people place, plenty of retirement homes, but it's dead nice seafront, as you'll see in a minute. We went down front and there's some lovely views. I'm telling you, on this GoPro the sea looks so nice and the sky looks so blue. It was just lovely colours. And we came across a windmill that we'd set out to see as part of this route, and this windmill overlooking the little the beachfront where the tide was all out and stuff, kind of looked like marshland. And it reminded me of this massive mural that's been painted on tile in the Greenhouse Seed Company coffee shop in Amsterdam, and it shows like a depiction of Amsterdam in the 1600s, I think it's 1600s, and it was a trading port and windmills everywhere, and it looked like exactly like that kind of area. So that was dead nice seeing that. Anyway, and then we carried on a little bit and we got to this boat that had been marooned, and it had come inland and then either been intentionally sunk or what, I don't know, but it was like a little Matthew McConaughey style boat, dead nice, massive mast on it that didn't look like it was in too bad condition, but the boat was definitely done for. Then we moved on a bit, and pedalling out to see this boat meant that I had to take this bike on 25mm road tyres down onto the beach. And whilst the sea hadn't come into that area for quite a while, it was still soft and soggy, full of sand and grass, and it was slippy, really slippy on these anyway, but I managed through it. It felt like I was in a cyclocross race. So I think even this bike with these skinny tyres, if I had some knobbles on them, I could do a bit of gravel on it. It wasn't too bad at all. At this point I was thinking about my bike and how impressed I was with how different it felt, particularly with the gear changes. It makes such a massive difference having a fresh chain and a clean drivetrain, really. Also on this bike I added new cables for the brakes and the gears as well, and that's made a massive difference to selecting the right gear and getting it to go in. It really feels like a new bike. I'm so happy with this bike, and I'm so glad that I didn't put £3 on a credit card and buy that Ribble titanium one I wanted. We ended up following a few signs trying to get back to Lytham, and I think we got a little bit lost, but looking at the map we did a really nice route. The reason I say we got a little bit lost is we started taking all these little farmers tracks that said dead end on them, but we wanted them anyway. We were racing down them and doing all sorts of like top gear shots where we swerve in front of each other and stuff. Dead nice scenery, and we felt like we were away from everything. It felt like I was in an Enid Blyton novel. I remember picturing this kind of thing, this kind of setting when I was reading books like The Railway Children and that kind of thing, and Goodnight Mr. Tom, and it was just a really nice like vintage feeling. Loads of little small farms and cottages and stuff, and so far out of the way of annoying people and city life. So yeah, I'd highly recommend Lytham St. I'd also highly recommend digging out any old bikes that you've got and giving them new life. For inspiration, go back and watch my build video and my prep video, which you can see up there. And check out some other restoration channels like Old Shovel. He's a really good one to watch. And even just the satisfaction of building your own bike up and understanding how everything works, it's priceless, it really is. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing the ride that I went on. If you've not already, leave me a like, a comment and a subscribe.